Conclusion: making muscle building a lifestyle. Congratulations on making it to the end of this short, introductory guide to building muscle and increasing strength. You may be surprised to know that the majority of people who start something never complete it. Take your time and progress at your own pace. This is not a race. The more you understand and comprehend what is happening when you undertake a muscle building course, the better. If you really want to succeed, then everything you do for your body must be with long-term planning in mind. These changes you are making and the training and diet you are following are not meant to be temporary. They are meant to be part of a new lifestyle that you will follow in order to build muscle, increase strength, and help keep you healthy. If you are not focused on your muscle building goals, then you are going to have a hard time reaching them. For that reason, you need to make muscle building a lifestyle. As previously mentioned, you can think of muscle building simply as something that you add into your day. It must instead be something that your life is about. One of the ways to make muscle building a lifestyle is to make it a priority. Think of your job. You probably wouldn't skip work just because you don't feel like going in, and you wouldn't cancel meetings with clients simply because you were feeling tired. If you make muscle building an even bigger priority than your work meetings, it will be easy to fit it into your schedule. The other way you make muscle building a lifestyle is in the foods you choose. A true muscle builder is conscious of everything they put into their body. They consider food something that works with your body to build muscle, not simply something that tastes delicious. Recognizing that what food does in your body is more important than how it tastes can help you make better food choices. By putting the two together, exercise and eating, you can set yourself up for success when it comes to muscle building. Rather than just being someone that does occasional exercise, you'll be a muscle builder, and before you know it, your body will begin to reflect all the hard work you're putting in as you develop the muscles that you have always dreamed of having. This has been Muscle Building 101, a beginner's guide to building muscle and increasing strength. Now, Chapter 1: My Current Situation. The first thing you want to do before starting any type of exercise routine is an evaluation of your current physical state. While there is quite a bit of self-assessment that will go into this, you should also pay a visit to your doctor before you start on your muscle building journey. Why visit the doctor? Visiting your doctor for a health assessment before starting a new exercise routine is important for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, your doctor will be able to tell you if you are physically capable of doing what you are setting out to do. There are some medical conditions that may require you to do modified strength training exercises, and your doctor can help direct you in this. The other reason you'll want to check with your doctor before you begin is if you are planning on taking any supplements. While the vast majority of protein supplements are perfectly safe, there are some types of supplement that could interfere with medication or medical conditions, so you'll want to double check with your doctor before starting any supplements. Self-evaluation checklist. As you get ready to start building muscle, you'll need to self-evaluate your physical state. This will help you know how far you have come when you re-evaluate every week or month. Without this baseline, it would be hard to know if you're actually gotten bigger muscles or improved your muscle-to-fat ratio, so be sure to get as accurate of numbers as possible. Here is a checklist of everything you will want to get for a baseline before you begin. Body weight, body fat percentage, biceps measurement, triceps measurement, quadriceps measurement, calves measurement, waist measurement, chest measurement, bust measurement for women only, neck measurement, number of push-ups done, number of crunches done, 1 RM for every exercise. 1 RM stands for 1 repetition maximum. This refers to the maximum amount of weight that you are able to lift with just one lift. Because lifting the maximum amount is dangerous, you should instead calculate your 1 RM by doing several repetitions with a weight you're more comfortable with. Then use an online calculator to find out this number. Be sure to keep the list of these measurements somewhere that you can refer to often as you re-evaluate to make sure that you are on track with your goals. It will also help you to keep these handy when you are setting goals for yourself, so you know how high to set the bar for yourself based on where you are now. Now that we have set the path towards muscle building, and assessed our current situation, the next thing to get in order is our mind. Our mindset, to be a bit more precise, which is what we will cover in the next part. Chapter 2. Getting your head in the game. If you don't believe in yourself, then you'll never reach your goals. It's as simple as that. By saying that you can't do something, then you are condemning yourself to failure before you even start. For that reason, the most important step of your muscle building journey is to get your mindset right by getting your head in the game. First and foremost, you need to think of yourself as a muscle builder, not simply someone who does some muscle building exercises a few times a week. This will allow you to live a lifestyle that focuses on building muscle. As your lifestyle revolves around muscle building, every decision you make about what you eat and how you spend your time will help you build muscle. How to set goals. Before you really start muscle building, you'll need to set goals for yourself. It's important for your goals to be attainable, or else you'll never reach them. More than that, you're more likely to give up before reaching your goals if they're set too high. So, keep that in mind as you start the 3-step process of setting muscle building goals. Step 1. Set a 5-year goal. The first goal you're going to set for yourself won't be reached for several years, but it gives you something long-term to reach for that will keep you motivated to keep going. This goal should be difficult enough that it will take you a lot of work over a long period of time to reach it, but easy enough that you will be able to get it in about 5 years. Your 5-year goal is going to look different from everybody else's. It could be to get your body measurements to a certain size, your muscle percentage to a certain number, or your 1RM up to a certain weight. Whatever your 5-year goal, be as specific as possible so you know exactly what you're aiming for. This helps in the long run and right now as you continue the goal-setting process. Step 2. Set monthly goals. Break down your 5-year goal into 60 months and it becomes significantly easier to reach. Rather than simply going for one long-term goal, you're now able to focus on just one goal per month. This not only makes the process less overwhelming, but it also helps you feel motivated to keep going as you reach for your goals every month and see your progress much more often. To make things easier, you may want to focus on just one part of your body every month. If, for example, your goal is to reach a certain 1RM for every exercise, make your goal for February to add a couple pounds to your squat. While you should be still working on the other parts of your body, allowing yourself to focus on one per month will simplify your process. Step 3. Set up rewards. What's something huge what you've always wanted but never allow yourself to get for whatever reason? Set that up as your ultimate reward that you will indulge in only once you reach your 5-year goal. That may involve taking a vacation or buying a new vehicle. Whatever it is, set up this reward and it will help you self-motivate. You'll also want to set up smaller rewards at the beginning of every month that you can enjoy if you reached your goal for the month. There should be smaller goals that will keep you motivated during that month. It could be something like going to see a movie at the end of the month or buying yourself something you can add to a collection. Once your goals and rewards are in place, you're ready to get started as a muscle builder. If you are not sure what goals are reasonable, then ask a muscle builder you know to help you set goals. You could also look for online muscle building communities to find out more about what are attainable 5-year and monthly goals. Now that you have assessed your current situation, got the all clear from your doctor, and set some clear and precise goals for your muscle building efforts, it's time to start looking at the day-to-day things you need to do to see the results you're looking for. In the next part, we're going to look at foundational nutrition guidelines for muscle building. Chapter 3. Nutrition Guidelines for Building Muscle. Part of your new muscle building lifestyle involves changes in the food that you eat. Getting the right balance of macronutrients will help your body do what it needs to do in order to build muscle so you can reach your goals. For that reason, we're going to detail the 3 macronutrients and let you know about how many of each you should be eating every day. Before we get too much into diet, keep in mind that every body is different, and what works for one person may not work for another. That's why these are just guidelines. we recommend that you track your food intake at the beginning of your journey and make changes as necessary until you've established the perfect balance for you. Here are the 3 macronutrients. Protein. This is the most important macronutrient for muscle building because it's needed to build muscle. Protein is made up of amino acids, and it's these that are used by the body to rebuild damaged muscles, among other processes in the body. If you want your body to build muscle quickly and effectively, you need to make sure that you're getting enough protein in your diet. For most people, 30% of your calories should be coming from protein every day. The best sources of protein include milk, meat, beans, seafood, and eggs. If you're worried about not getting enough protein from food, you may consider adding a protein supplement which can help you reach your daily protein goals. Fat. There are several types of fat, and getting the healthy kinds will help you build muscle. Fat helps build muscle by aiding in the recovery process. It also aids in a number of processes in the body that keep your health overall, including hormone production and heart health. As you stay healthy by getting plenty of healthy fats, you'll be able to exercise more. Fats should make up around 30% of your daily caloric intake. Focus on unsaturated fats and essential fatty acids, which are both healthy. You can get these from avocados, fish, nuts, and seeds. Saturated and trans fats, which come from vegetable oil, margarine, and animals, should be avoided at all costs, as this will only do damage to your body. Carbohydrates. Despite this macronutrient getting a bad rap recently, carbohydrates are necessary for your health and an important part of bodybuilding. These are where you get your energy from, which you will need to get in your workouts. While simple carbohydrates like sugars are not good for you and will promote fat storage, complex carbs will give you the energy you need and actually encourages fat burning. The remaining 40% of your daily caloric intake should come from carbohydrates. This will come from things like whole wheat, bread and pasta, green vegetables, starchy vegetables, and beans. Most of these foods also contain a number of other essential vitamins and minerals that will help you maintain good health. Now that we've covered the foundational nutrition guidelines to building muscle, in the next part, we will briefly look at some of the more famous muscle-building diets and see whether they are right for you. Chapter 4. Which popular muscle-building diet is right for me? With so many muscle-building diets to choose from, it may be hard to decide which one is right for you. Whatever you decide to do, maintaining a good balance of macronutrients is the key to promoting general health, fat loss, and muscle building. We've gathered a few of the most popular muscle-building diets that can help you reach your goals. Here are some of the most popular muscle-building diets. 80-10-10 diet. This diet focuses more on how the food is processed in your body more than what they are, so you can easily follow this while still getting the right balance of macronutrients. Whole foods are those that are not processed. Essentially, if you look at the ingredients list and there's only one thing on it, it's a whole food. If it's got a bunch of things you can't pronounce, it's processed and potentially dangerous. For this diet plan, you need to have 80% of your daily food coming from whole foods you enjoy, 10% of your daily food coming from whole foods you haven't tried or don't particularly enjoy, 10% of your daily food coming from whatever you want. Split meals diet. This diet is simple and it involves splitting up your meals throughout the day. The idea is that it helps keep your body fueled and energized throughout the day. It can also help keep you feeling full, so you don't run the risk of overeating during your meal times, which can lead to fat gain. For this diet, simply split your normal meals into 5 to 6 meals throughout the day, plus a couple of snacks. Intermittent fasting diet. There are a number of health benefits to intermittent fasting, which is why many people are starting to participate in it. While there are different schedules you can use, the most common is the 16-8 plan, in which you fast for 16 hours a day, typically from 9 p.m. to 1 p.m. the following day, and eat normally for 8 hours a day, from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Whatever diet seems right for you, I cannot stress the importance of finding the one that suits your lifestyle best. If you struggle finding the time to eat several times a day, Then maybe look at the intermittent fasting. Above all else, when deciding which diet is best, is consistency. Being consistent is what will get you results when on a muscle building diet. In the next part, we'll move on to training and exercises for muscle building. Onward we go!